Hi there. In this video we are going to be taking a look at this NUK Magic Cup 360 degrees. Okay, so compared to other videos, I will try and figure out what makes this thing tick and how it actually works. Without further ado, this thing is recommended from 8 months plus and it's spill proof. And it has a lid protection, the plastic transparent one right here at the top, and you can drink from any side right around it. And compared to this thing is, in theory at least, this helps your child learn how to drink from a regular glass. This, not so much. We have been using these things which are quite okay for a while. We bought a replacement for our smaller daughter, but for our big girl we decided to go to this thing to teach her how to drink from glasses. We tried directly with glasses. They kind of got spilled all over her, so maybe it's not a bad idea to start with something like this first. So let me see if I can at least figure out how to open up this packaging. Okay, and we are in some instructions, but honestly I'm not expecting anything of any interest, and they are glued so well that yeah, I thought they were going to rip apart. They didn't, so there you go. So we have basically the transparent lid on top, we have a silicone seal, a plastic, this one I think does all the magic, and the ergonomic cup at the bottom. And obviously when it's in this shape, nope, you don't really want to be drinking or using it because it will spill all over. And it seems that this thing lasts for about 4 to 6 months. Then you, in theory, you need to buy a new one because it's silicone, and if your child will nibble a bit on the edges, it will damage the silicone, so it cannot maintain a perfect seal. But for us, if it lasts 4 months, should fully do its thing. So let's get into it. If you want to quickly see the instructions, here they are. What is important, you need to boil this, so to sterilize it when you get it. You can use sterilizers, they recommend their own sterilizer, obviously. Do not use microwave to heat drinks when it was filled, so do not put this in the microwave full of water to heat it up. It may explode from the pressure building inside. Never put carbonated drinks in this thing, again excess pressure might cause it to spill. In an aircraft, for example, because of low pressure, spills can occur from this thing. And yes, drinks need to be fully dissolved when they are made from powder, because any residue caught in this in between the plastic and the silicone lip could cause it to not seal properly and actually leak. That makes sense. That is also valid for fruit pulp. Fit the lid while transporting. Anyway, and these are some other warnings, and to clean it you can see here how to do it, and that's about it. So let's get to it and see what we have inside of here. Let's see how we can get this thing off. Yep, it pops off. As you can see, 2 protrusions here and 2 protrusions here, which latch on the edge on any side, which is good. working exactly as it should. And this is the sippy cup itself. And here we have, yep, it's the silicone, same one as here. And let's pop it out and see what makes it tick. Okay, so we have a bunch of tiny holes right around here, the bottom, and then we have some holes right in there and in here. Okay, I think I'm figuring it out. Yeah, I think I'm figuring it out. Let's see. Let's put this back. So when you are sucking from here, where is it actually sealing? Yeah, so the silicone, you can hear the smallest of our daughters already crying. She just woke up. The sealing happens right here at the edge. So if you push on it a bit lower, I think you are actually breaking the seal by making it somehow bend just a tiny bit over these things right here. So you are simply breaking the seal, which is happening right at the top lip. And through all of those tiny holes, you are actually getting water in this particular area that I was showing you right here. In here, water gets in here, and when you break the seal right where you put your mouth, only from that area where the seal is broken, water will come out. And then when you put this back on the table, all the water will go down in it through the tiny holes. Maybe this is oversimplified and lots of things have been taken into account to not get too much water in there. These shapes seem to be quite intricate in here. Could be just for marketing and for looks. We cannot know that, but we will see in a moment, because if I bend this just a tiny bit when I put water and water starts coming out, it means I'm right, and only the top seal right here does everything. And as you can see, the silicone has some small pores right at the edge, but not exactly that edge. As you can see, it's already up. Not exactly the edge it's sealing, it's a bit lower, maybe a millimeter lower. So let's put water in this and see if what I think is actually correct. And we have this thing filled with water. None of the water got inside of this lid yet, or at least I think I didn't tip it too much. Oh yeah, I actually did tip it too much, so water got in here. Okay, do we have a seal right at the top edge? I'm just curious. For this, is there a seal? Let me just check a bit weirdly with this. I don't think there's a seal. So it's plastic on plastic sealing. When you tighten it, this channel goes down like that at an angle, so they just seal one onto the other. It's not a silicone seal or something like that. For the thread, I'm telling you now. Anyway, so let's see. Sippy cup test number 1. Yep, no water going anywhere. And now let's see if I just break the seal. Yep, the second I break the seal, water comes out. You can see it here. So that means I was correct. Those bumps actually make this do something like that, and it's breaking the seal. So when your child is pressing with his or her mouth, the seal is broken and water comes out of this thing. And obviously if you are actually using suction, like trying to drink, even more water will come out. But we already poured just a tiny bit of it. Sorry about the camera tripod squeaking like mad. Just by doing this. And yes, a depression will form in here. So somewhere it needs to draw air, and I'm not exactly sure. Maybe the shape of it allows it to draw air from outside but not let water come out. That I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's about it. So basically, if your child will nibble on the edges, it will damage this edge seal right here, and this cannot function and water will start to escape. If not, this thing is doing its proper job. It's quite simple. So I'm not sure honestly if all of these things right here have a real life purpose, or if they are there just for being interesting. Could be actually both of them, so who knows. And that's about it for this video. This edge that you see right here at my fingernail, this is doing the sealing on the silicone right here. You can see the silicone extremely shiny in this area, so it needs to seal. For example, here it's not so shiny. In this area I think it's the shiniest, this edge right here. Not even here it's so shiny. Camera focus. This is the shiniest again. And we are just bumping it over this thing, breaking the seal, and that's it. So never ever pull too much on the silicone itself. Try to be gentle with it even when washing. Do not scratch it. Do not scratch the plastic itself, at least on that top lip. And you should be good to go for 4 to 6 months, maybe if you are a bit lucky more, but hopefully your child by then will learn to drink from a normal drinking cup. And that's about it for this video. Hope it made things clear. And yes, this will not seal. This is just a protection. So if the silicone isn't sealing anymore, this will not help you. The lid on top, it's just in here, but it's plastic on plastic, so if water comes out, it will drip clearly. Okay, so our daughter likes this thing. Honestly, she can drink from it. I also drank from it, like from a standard drinking glass. You just sippy cup from it by suction. So it's quite simple. And I think this the fact that it does this thing and camera focus, that it does this thing and opens up, it's maybe even a secondary thing in case the child will actually push in here with his or her teeth, or I don't know, somehow lips or somehow, because you can also sip directly from it even if you don't push it in here. So yeah, and the small daughter just fell. And I'm back. Life is so unpredictable with little children around you. Anyway, so this stays in the family. It's good. If we get 4 to 6 months of use out of it, as I've understood, it's standard lifetime, that's perfect for us. So hope this video helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one. Bye.